This evening we're doing a little bit more division with a 2-digit number. So please take some scratch paper out so you can kind of follow along, press pause as we go, just kind of see how we're doing this. I'm actually going to show my work the entire time. So if you have any questions, you can kind of see my thought process as I'm going. So you probably will have the same exact thought process I am. Very first one, we're just going to do some basic division. Can 5 go into 3? It can't. If I have a 0, 5 times 0 is 0. I subtract. I have a 3. I bring down the 6. Can 5 go into 36? It can. It goes in there 7 times. 5 times 7 is 35. I have a 1. Is there anything else to bring down? There is not. So this number comes up. Remainder 1. Can 6 go into 7? It can. 1 time. 6 times 1 is 6. Subtract. I have a 1. Bring down the 5. Can 6 go into 15? Can go in there twice. I have 12. I subtract 3. This is my remainder. Remainder 3. Going kind of quick, kids, but this part is review actually, so it's kind of hang in there with me. 2 goes into 1 0 times. 2 times 0 is 0. Subtract. I got a 1. I've got an 8. Can 2 go into 18? It can go in there 9 times. 2 times 9 is 18. I subtract. I get a 0. Bring down 9. Can 2 go into 9? It can go in there 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract. Got a 1. Remainder 1. Can 3 go into 3? 1 time. You can't see that number. Can 3 go into 3? 1 time. 3 times 1 is 3. And subtract. Get a 0. Get a 6. 3 can go into 6 twice. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract. Bring down the 5. 3 goes into 5 once. 3 times 1 is 3. Subtract. Get a 2. Remainder 2. All right. Let's keep on going here. Write a 3-digit number that is divisible by 2 and by 6. So that means it has to be by 2, which means it has to be even, and by 3, which means you add them all up. The sum is divisible by 3. Okay. So I'm going to just write down 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have this number end with I'm going to go with a 6. Okay. Now, whatever I add up, so I'm going to have to pretend like I'm going like this. A number. So I'm going to say either the number 9. Actually, it could be the number 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Let's see if I can get it to add to one of those. Let's go to 12. I'm going to have them add up to be 12. So I'm going to put a 5 here. Put a 1. 5 plus 1 plus 6 equals 12. So that means it's divisible by 12. So I'm going to put 516 would work for an answer there. You can make a variety of numbers, kids, as long as it's an even number. So this last number could have ended with a 2, 4, 6, or an 8. It could actually end with a 0 as well. Just because 3 goes into it doesn't mean it has to be an odd number. Keep that in mind. All right, let's keep going here. 0's in the quotient. Let's watch along here. 8 goes into 9 once. 8 times 1 is 8. I'm going to subtract. I get a 1. I'm going to bring down this 0. 8 goes into 10 1 time. 8. I'm going to subtract. I get a 2. Bring down the 6. 8 goes into 26 3 times. 8 times 3 is 24. Got a 2 here. Remainder 2. Let's scroll down a little bit down here. 5 goes into 7 once. 5 times 1 is 5. Subtract, get a 2, bring down the 0. 5 goes into 24 times. 5 times 4 is 20. Subtract. You get a 0. I'm going to bring down the 0. 5 goes into 0 times. 5 times 0 is 0. Keep that in mind with the zeros. You have to put the place value on there. I have a 0 here. I'm going to bring down the 8. 5 goes into 8 1 time. 5 times 1 is 5. Leaves me with the 3 here. Remainder 3. 1,401. Remainder 3. Do another one over here. 7 goes into 8 once. 7. Subtract. Got a 1. Bring down the 0. 7 goes into 10 1 time. 7 times 1 is 7. Go ahead and subtract. Bring down the 6. How many times can 7 go into 36? 7 times 6 is 42. That's too big. 7 times 5 is 35. Subtract, got a 1. Bring down the 0. 7 goes into 10. 1 time. 7 times 1 is 7. There's no other numbers to bring down. So it means this 3 is my remainder 3. Now, it's the same exact process when we're dealing with dividing by 2-digit numbers. Can 84 go into 9? It cannot. 84 times 0 is 0. Subtract and bring down the 9, bring down the 5. Can 84 go into 95? It goes in there 1 time. 4, go ahead and subtract, I get 11. I must bring down the 6. A lot of times once you see a 2-digit number, you automatically think that's when you have to put the 84 in there. Please make sure you always bring down a number, and then I'm going to check, can 84 go into 116? Well, 84 times 2 equals 178. That's too high, so we're going to go 1 again. 84 times 1 is 84. Subtract, get a 2, have to borrow 32. There's nothing else to bring down, so it's a remainder 32. Oops. Remainder 32. Last one down here. Can 72 go into 8? It can't, so it's 0. Subtract, bring down the 8, bring down the 9. Can 72 go into 89? 1 time. 72 times 1 is 72. I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 7, 1. Am I going to see if 72 goes into 17? I better not do that yet. I have to see to bring the 6 down. Now I can check. 72 times 2 is 4, 14, 144. 72 times 3 equals 6, 216, which is way too big. So let's go with this one. So we're going to go times 2 equals 144. I'm going to go ahead and subtract. Bring down the 0. 320. This is 216, so I can probably get closer. See how you're going to have to use your scratch paper, kids, when you're working this out? Hoping you've pressed pause and then you're working this out with me. 2 times 4 is 8. 7 times 4 is 288. When we get closer, let's check. 72 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 1 is 36. 360 is too high, so we're going to have to go with 72 times 4. I'm going to get a 288 here. I'm going to subtract, to borrow. 2 here, I have to borrow all the way over. This becomes 11, 32. Remainder 32. It's a lot of math involved, kids, with this, and I'm hoping I didn't make a mistake as I was going through nice and quick. But if I did, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow about any errors I might have made during this. But once again, please don't divide until you've brought down the number. And when you have the number left over at the very bottom, that'll be your remainder as long as there's nothing else to move. All right, I look forward to seeing you in class tomorrow.